Hi everyone, today is Friday, June 13th, 2025, and this is your reading for today. So as I shuffle, I'm going to ask for the message that we need to hear in order to align us with the highest version of ourselves. And I'm going to pull a card from the Dream Oracle deck to open up today's message, and we can see what's wanting to come through for us today. We've got flower. Pluck the weeds and plant the seeds of your most magnificent expression. All right. That's already a great message to begin with, you know. It's like we need to make space for the things that we really want to grow. Sometimes in order to allow ourselves to live the life that we always want to live, we need to clear out all the things that aren't serving us. And that's a process, you know. Okay, so here's some tarot cards to dive deeper into this. We've got the Two of Wands reversed. We've got Temperance. And we've got Four of Swords. Okay, so this is an important part of your journey right now. You're trying to find balance between the things that are no longer serving you, that you find yourself still doing, and the new habits that you're trying to incorporate into your life right now so that you can start moving towards the better version of yourself. This is both a message of inspiration, inspiring you to continue moving forward, to continue planting those seeds, to continue that journey towards being your most authentic self. And this is also a message of reassurance that whatever it is that you are doing right now, it's working, and to continue going. Sometimes it feels like we take 2 steps backwards every time we move forward. And sometimes the saying goes, you know, 2 steps back, 1 huge step forward, you know, and a lot of the times it feels that way. But sometimes we need to be reminded, we move back into habits that don't serve us because we need to be reminded and feel that it no longer feels like ourselves anymore. It doesn't feel like something familiar anymore. And that's a good sign. It's a good sign when something you've always done doesn't feel like you anymore, because that means that it's time to start really owning the new habit that you're trying to bring into your life, and the new way of life, the new cycle, whatever it is. The Four of Swords is also a reminder that in this time of change and transition, you're going to feel pain, because you are literally grieving, letting go of parts of you that you were so familiar with. It's part of yourself in a sense, you know, and losing part of yourself can sometimes feel painful. But this is also an indication that your heart is opening, that it is time to start stepping into that new version of yourself, and to really tune into the magnificence of who you are and what you are capable of, to tune people out, and to just become the solid foundation that you've always wanted and have been looking for in other people your whole life. Now, a lot of the times we tend to look for solidity and foundation in other people because it makes us feel safe and it feels familiar. But right now it feels painful because you are trying to build that foundation within yourself, and it's something you've never done before. And so you're pretty much you're rooting in your life in a completely different way. But it's, you know, and you intuitively know that this is the only way for you to move forward in order to bring forth the life that you've always wanted. And so I'm going to pull another dream card on this, and I'm going to ask for guidance moving forward. I also feel the need to say that although you are having a hard time seeing what that future life is going to look like, this is an indication that soon you are going to start catching glimpses of that new life, so that you can start really creating an energetic bubble around it and start owning it and holding it and embracing it as your own. Okay, so guidance moving forward, we've got perfect lottery. Bet on yourself. Remember that, like I was saying, you are deciding to build a foundation that begins with you. And although it feels uncomfortable, this is your sign that what you are doing is working, and to continue rooting. Because also, you're going to start noticing a shift in your immediate environment, and not just that, you're going to start noticing a shift in all the relationships that are important to you because you are shifting. All things begin with you. So bet on yourself. And so I hope you were able to draw something valuable from today's reading. Have a great day.